Hey, long time no see. You're probably wondering where we've been for the past week, and a lot transpired since we uploaded our last video. It would seem that life acting in the hostility and deviance it can impose, shockingly often, has created the perfect whirlwind of circumstances for us to have our next upload delayed until the end of our lives. Just know that we weren't taken captive by any government or nefarious organization, we haven't died or gotten sick, and we haven't been in a K-hole for that amount of time or any drug-induced state where we couldn't make videos. So no, we won't be blinking twice for anyone that wants us to, since people will take what they're told at face value if they know what's good for them. To make a long story short, in the middle of editing the voiceover for the next video, we tried turning on the computer again after we pressed the sleep option in the taskbar. Nothing but a black screen showed up, so we took it to our local tech repair shop, and they said it was a hard drive issue, and now we're waiting for the next opportunity to get the data from the old hard drive extracted from it, which includes the unfinished voiceover, by the way, and we're stuck in what feels like this perpetual state of not knowing whether or not we're gonna have to write the whole video over again. For those of you who actually have more time to waste on listening to us, after we uploaded the last video, which was on the Night Ripper, we decided to make yet another video on a puppet combo character, which involved us doing a ton of Googling into making the idea into a finished product. It took us about 4 days in total to write the whole script, record the voiceover, and get to the point where the headway of the project shat itself. When we put the computer to sleep after only getting halfway through the arduous task of cutting out the parts of the voiceover we didn't want, we thought nothing would happen until we tried to open up the computer again, and we saw nothing but a black screen. Tried turning the computer off and on again, and black screen. So after what Voss from Far Cry 3 would define as insanity, we decided to leave the issue in the hands of professionals and brought the computer to our local tech repair shop. After a couple of days that involved walking around and thinking aimlessly like lunatics while we waited for the new computer to arrive, since we were getting that anyway, we got a call from them saying it was a hard drive issue and it needed replacing, and one of the ways we could get the old data recovered was by sending the hard drive to a company out of California. So now we're waiting until we're available to pick up the computer, and here we are writing the script for our explanation as to why we've been absent in terms of uploading content to the channel. We can guarantee you the project we had in mind was something we put so much more thought into than usual compared to our bi-weekly, or if we're really looking to desperately stay relevant, tri-weekly upload schedule, because it was something we were really passionate about. It involved the extensive reading of topics related to psychology, neuroscience, pharmacokinetics, dreams, and much more that'll take you down a rabbit hole you never thought you'd go down, making you realize you've reached a really weird corner of the internet. It's in every sense of the word frustrating, and to a good extent demotivating, knowing there's a possibility that you'll have to remake a project you worked especially hard on all over again because the progress we made suddenly shit itself, and life in all its increasing deviance and cruelty, especially moving into adult life, decided to dump all the inconvenient circumstances onto one specific time frame, maybe saying to us, your life is more stable than it has been in a while, and you don't have an almost agonizingly worrying debacle plaguing you. Here's your hard drive deciding it doesn't want to exist anymore. Fuck you. So we're hoping we can get the voiceover from the old hard drive back and we can resume the project soon, but we don't need any more metaphorical forks in the road until a long time from now in our lives. I guess it's just a natural part of life, and one of the many ways problems can arise, which in a way makes it worth living. Here at the Saavrin channel, we strive to make engaging quality content about meta and underlying topics embedded in the art we talk about, and what makes them worth experiencing, so we can maybe make our audience take a look at the world around them and into themselves, or at least just make them think. The video you waited so long for is eventually gonna be uploaded onto the channel in one form or another, being as plentiful as the effort we put into it is, because holy shit, did writing that thing take a lot of effort. You know when you're working on something you're really passionate about for an extended period of time and it eventually becomes a woe? That's what the video in question became, and keep in mind, before the computer quite literally blacked out, we were only halfway through cutting out the parts of the voiceover we didn't want in the video. If there's any moral to this anecdote, it's to save your files and back them up constantly if you can, something we were too lazy to do. Don't be dumb. It just wouldn't be smart of you.